South Dakota Legion Baseball Class B title game is Madison undefeated, meaning Dakota Valley would have to beat Madison twice in order to take the title. Post 3:19, which would be Dakota Valley up 1-0 early in this game when the defense clamps down. This ball is going to be popped up into foul territory. Watch Dakota Valley's Noah Graham come racing in from shortstop. Make the diving snag right there, but post 25 in Madison had a flamethrower on the mound today. Henry Vienoff collecting one of his 11 strikeouts right there. He recovered nicely after giving up a run in the top of the second. Madison would finally come knocking in the bottom of the fifth. Cale Johnson with 2 on, 2 outs. He pulls this one down the foul line. Both runners race home to score. Madison leads 2-1. The home crowd in Madison going crazy. Vienoff wouldn't let up at all. He pitched 6 2/3 innings and then was pulled after hitting his pitch limit. 1 on for Dakota Valley in the top of the 7th, but 2 outs. This ball hit hard, and it'll be caught in Madison. Post 25 wins it 2-1. It's their first time since 2014 that they have won the Class B American Legion Baseball Championship.